See, we surprise y'all. We pop up when we want, whenever we pop up, you know. So, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody. I got a new little Tumblr. You heard, Josh?
What? You're on Tumblr?
I got a new Tumblr.
Oh yeah, from Jose.
From my man Jose. Shout out to my boy Jose, man. He hooked it up, y'all. He just sent it to me. It was in my mailbox, sitting there. He gave me a nice little.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Batman Joker.
Yeah, I think he sent it like everybody one for Christmas. Yeah, he sent me the Magic card one.
Oh, he sent you a Magic card one?
I showed it on one of the shows. Maybe not the. It was maybe on one of the Warrior shows.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty fucking cool. And then he threw on some stickers, man. Some stickers. Whatever.
Yeah.
So, shout out to my man Jose, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Welcome everybody to Friday's FOC with not Friday, Saturday, whatever. FOC with East Meets West, CBSI, I should say, with East Meets West. Yeah, I'm your guy Joker, and my man Josh is over here playing with I'm assuming Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it already. I'm just man. But what's going on, man? What's up?
What's up? So, well, I guess we should just announce this right now. So, this is going to be the last FOC show.
Not the Last of Us, though.
Yeah, we think. I mean, who knows? I mean,
now we'll be on. We'll be on.
I'm talking about in terms of FOC.
Oh, okay.
It's it's a couple different things. There's no ill will or anything between either me or Joker or us and CBSI. Absolutely none at all. It's just, to be honest with you, I think it's harder. Joker will tell you it's hard, like getting him to come here, and that's not a knock on him. He's got a life, he works late and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I don't want to hold him up, and I feel bad when I feel bad when you do layouts, because that's why I hit you up and I'm like, if you didn't do the layouts, but
yeah.
if you did them already, I'm like, damn it, he did them, so I gotta show up for my boy, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's like it's time, especially now that I'm gonna be very busy at work doing overtime, coming out at 11, 10 o'clock. Who knows what time I come out? I don't want to hold my man Josh up, you know what I mean, doing that and not being on time to record for you guys, So that's kind of more on my fault than anything.
I mean, it happens. I mean, you've said before too that right now, not that you don't love comics, but you're kind of falling back a bit. You're in other things right now, and that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, if people realize I haven't been reading much, and if anything, it'll be just one book, either a Batman book or whatever. I pop up and I ask Josh, "What you reading this week?" or whatever. I'll try to read a book.
Yeah, there was a little spurt there like a couple months ago where you were going like back hard again. It's like, I hate to use this analogy, but like if you guys ever seen like somebody like dying of cancer, like a lot of the times, like the month or two before they go, they get like this burst of energy somehow. I think it was my grandfather. And that's kind of like what it was. Not that I'm not comparing one to the other.
I mean, I'll take it as more of like a second wind.
Yeah.
Like, yo, shit. Okay, let's go read and it was fun. It was fun at that time. But then what kind of slowed me down and messed me up? The holiday breaks. Starting with Thanksgiving, no FOC. I'm like, all right. So then a week or two passed that we didn't have to do FOC. I didn't have to read. I didn't read because I didn't think of it. Because I wasn't thinking about recording. And then after that, I just get used to just, the routine. 2-3 weeks not recording, and then I'm like, okay, I don't have to read or whatever. And then I just, it is what it is, man.
I mean, there's a bunch of other things. I mean, it's fun doing it. I actually find it fun putting this stuff together. And obviously I still personally like reading, but I know a lot of people are just not into it anymore. I mean, you see it. I mean, this isn't just the views on this show, because FOC shows don't get a lot of views in general anyway, just because of the information is literally for a couple days, and then there's literally no point to go back and watch it most of the times. And, the views are down. Not that but we were averaging, about 250 to 300 views.
We was.
And now it's down, and that's obviously for a couple of reasons. But, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying that maybe we won't pop up here and again. Who knows? Maybe Joker gets a love of it again. I don't know, and wants to record and or whatever. I mean, I talked.
Listen. When it comes to recording, I have no problem recording. It's just like we
Keeping
said,
you to a
like
schedule.
FOC, and this is reading, and this is like I don't. We can shoot the shit, and I could just talk shit or
Joker
whatever.
can't be on a schedule.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I can't commit
Yeah.
right now. I can't commit.
But I did. I talked to Ben, and for anyone that goes over to CBSI, the list will still be on the website. So I'll still send them that every week. We just won't be doing a show.
Yeah, so stay tuned to CBSI. You'll still see Josh's list. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, keep it up, man. You brought it up to CBSI, and I think it was you the first person to do that with CBSI. So with FOC at least, you know what I'm saying?
This has been going a couple years now.
Yeah, how long has it been going on? 2-3
years? Couple years.
I think more than couple, bro. I'm not saying more than 3, but maybe reaching 3.
I think it might be reaching 3 because we were doing FOC on our weekly show, not as in depth as it is now, but
I didn't take that. I didn't consider that either. I didn't do that. Yeah, wow, we've been rolling, bro. And it's been like Josh said, man, it's fun or whatever, and recording this stuff. And sometimes we'll just record, and it doesn't have to be nothing about comic books or whatever. Just we'll talk about same thing like this, how we just talk or whatever. If Josh got to talk about Magic or any video games, whatever, we'll talk about it. And I can talk about it because when it comes to certain hobby like things that I like, me and Josh, I think we're kind of similar, but not really similar. Like when it comes to Magic the Gathering, that he's solo on that, But video games and stuff like that, I think we can attest that we're pretty cool with that. We agree on that. But comic books also, comic books. Listen, I'm still gonna collect comic books. I'm trimming the shit out of my collection.
Yeah,
I swear to God, even my big books. I'm keeping Batmans. I'm keeping everything Batmans. I'm already selling my Silver Surfer 1.
To who?
So I'm selling my Silver Surfer 1. I'm considering my FF48. I'm other books like my other big books, but everything Batman. I'm even considering selling my second Doctor Doom, bro.
Why?
And more money for that.
For video games?
My retro. You fall for one.
I understand maybe trimming stuff, but you understand as much as I love video games that those books are better investments.
I understand that. But I get to play with this.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? And I understand, those are, investments, for the future, stuff like that. And I'm not knocking it. I know what it is. It's just, I look at it and I'm like, all right, I got it. Now it's like, But some books I'm just keeping. I'm not Batman. I'm not parting away with that. ASMs. I'm not parting away. Anything that's A-OK that I got from anybody, I'm keeping everything. I'm keeping those. Everything else is just, I could care less.
You said you would never get rid of your FFs.
I know, but I'm starting to kind of like leaning towards it. Since I let go of the Silver Surfer 1.
It's already gone?
It's not gone, but it's sold.
To somebody I know?
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just, you pick up one hobby for another hobby. I might stick with the FFs. Who knows? We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. And plus now I got shit to pay off too. I got my brother's wedding. I had to do my car. I got one of the power windows. Don't worry. I got to buy the
brother's wedding have to do with anything? Or is it a destination wedding?
No, but I had to buy my suit, so it's pretty expensive. My suit. I had to buy my suit and my son's suit. So yeah, my car, like I was saying, my power window's not working. So shit, I gotta pay off. Real life, man, real life. You know what I mean? And then I gotta do a tune. My car's a little old, but whatever the case is, man. What we moving? Let's move on, man. Let's move on. This is for what?
Yeah, this is the last FOC for the end of time.
Oh
yeah. What is it for January 14th? Sunday, January 14th. There's no DCs this week. Martin Luther King Day.
That's another thing too. I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's like a lot of things that coming out. You start off with Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like no FOC for Marvel, and then no DC.
There's been like a lot, like a big gap and like a lot of time here.
Yeah,
with the FOC.
that's
Either
what I'm saying.
both of them or independently going, one this week, one not. And
So
then
that can't be blamed on me now. You know what I mean? So
oh no, it's still blamed on you. But
no, that it is no those days that we
those dates, no.
Yeah. But yeah,
Joker's just lazy. He doesn't want to show up. Anyway, so this is for Marvels and Independence on Monday, the 15th of January through Lunar. Some through Lunar and then others through Diamond and Penguin Random House. And make sure you go over to comicbookinvest.com, CBSI.
There you go.
I got all the articles over there. And let me share the
Yeah, and then make sure, guys, after this, every week, my man Josh will put the list on the CBSI, so you won't be missing anything.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. What we got?
Never know. I just thought of this. I'm not saying that I would do this because I just don't think I would, but it may. I was thinking if I do this on my channel, I could do it solo. I don't really want to do it solo though, and then you could pop in and out anytime you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah.
I don't know. I'll consider it.
We'll see, man.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
But you can go over to my channel right now and check out the Magic the Gathering videos because they're doing very, very, very well. I'm surprised. I'm surprised at how well they're doing.
I mean, but that community, I'm not, because that community, it's pretty big.
Yes, but what I'm putting up there, a lot of it is vintage stuff, and yeah, that's still big. But obviously, the modern stuff is bigger. Anyway, Duke, second printing, love it. Love the Destro, second print cover. His face is a little weird looking, but the other thing is I don't know if they fixed it, but it said Jason Howden is the artist. I think it might be Jason Howard because they have it as Howard in one place and Howden in the other. And I didn't double check to see what it actually is. So that error is actually not on Josh. So yeah, Duke #1. I talked about it a couple weeks ago. It was a great read. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I'm digging these. I mean, like the Transformers. You know how they do those second printings with the white background and then the fucking Decepticon or the Transformers logo. Yeah. I'm digging the what GI. I can't really say GI Joe because it's not GI Joe. It's Duke, right? I'm really digging these. I like the GI Joe logo behind Duke and the Cobra logo behind Destro. So I like this shit, man. Keep it up. I like these covers. Just don't be too much redundant. Just keep on giving the same shit with a different color type of logo or something like that, you know?
Yeah. All right. Star Wars The High Republic Adventures 3. It's actually Phase 3. Number 3.
So this is like what is it, like Series 3, basically?
Yeah.
All right.
So you haven't really once the first High Republic Adventures came out under IDW. Obviously that got a lot of hype around it. The two Dark Horse, as soon as it went back to Dark Horse, not so much. I'm still picking this up. I'm not reading it. I don't know how it's going. I'll give everyone a little synopsis right now. The fate of the scattered survivors of the Starlight Beacon disaster is slowly becoming more clear as Zine, Court, and 58G3 must follow up every lead to find out who among their old Starhopper friends are still alive and where they may be. But information from inside the occlusion zone is very hard to come by, and the answers they seek may serve only to raise more questions. Like, did any of their allies survive at all? So I don't know if this is a continuation of the last two series or even just the last series. I never actually looked into it. I wonder if it's the same writers too, like from IDW. I'm gonna look that up right now. As a matter of fact,
look it up. And again, man, we talked about it before too, man. Don't High Republic covers. Not too really fond of them, man.
But the Adventures covers are much better than regular High Republic.
Even then, it's not by much though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
But that A cover, It'll pass. You know what I like about the 8 cover? The background. That's it.
Actually, it is the same writer from the IDW stuff.
Oh shit! There we
Yeah.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why don't I have scanned in the other? Oh, yeah, I do. They're down here. Never mind. Okay.
It's all good.
Amazing Spider-Man number 43. In the middle, we're right in the middle of gang war right now, where basically you have Peter working with Tombstone and sort of Kingpin against everybody else. They're trying to get all the districts into and zones into back into check, and then you got Janice, Beetle. Obviously, it's going to come to a head where you've got Tombstone against his daughter.
Gang war.
Yeah, but it's really good. I'm digging it. I
All right.
really am. I'm digging it.
Yeah, because we talk about these crossovers, and these crossovers sometimes, most of the time, they don't work, man. You know what I mean? On these tie-ins, I should say. And Gang War sounds pretty cool, man. And I'm proud that Amazing Spider-Man is doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not digging the 1 to 25. Why that front leg look so thick? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and that 1 to 100. I mean, those Marvel. How are those Marvel books? I mean, these Disney books going, man.
I have no idea. I don't get them.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I don't care about them at all. Not one bit. I think it's a waste of money, and I'll probably be wrong in the future. Like in the future, watch these be worth like some like serious money because nobody gets them. You know.
There's just so much fucking love for Disney, though.
Blade number 8. Blade 7 came out 2 weeks ago. Kind of a weird little like intermission where he goes to see Bruce Banner in issue 7. And right now Bruce is like up in the northwest, like I think in Washington, I think. Fighting like the weird like zombie redneck type cultist people, and I am so sick of fucking Marvel like always feeling the need to cross books into other books. Like, oh, we got to take a detour to go see how, to cross over with what Hulk's doing right now. It completely takes away from his story, which is, and they kind of try to connect it with the whole Adama thing, the demon that he's let loose. So like he just goes to help Hulk basically do like an exorcism of this kid to get this demon out of him. And like, okay,
Yeah,
cool, but whatever.
yeah. I mean, you're going to be 8 issues in so far with this Blade. Are you still sticking on? Are you gonna stick with it?
Yeah,
All right.
because I like the story, other than when they just like have to go off the beaten path.
Yeah. It looked like they're doing this Marvel 97 variants.
Yeah,
I guess it has something to do with the X-Men 97 cartoon that's coming out.
I guess.
Maybe. Right. 125.
Fall of the House of X #1, second print. Throw a little X-Men on here. I think Fall of the House of X was on FOC probably during the time period where there was like over the holidays where there was just nothing on it. I don't know how issue 1 did. I don't know if people care. But it's House of X. So
House of X was pretty good when it was coming out, right? Everybody was talking about it, reading about it, excited about it. That Phil Noto cover, I wasn't thinking it anyway, by the way.
No?
Nah.
Well, you got #2 on here, and let's since I didn't we didn't read any Fall of the House of X #1. Let's give people a little synopsis here. So not without a fight, the X-Men may be at their lowest spot, and they may be on the brink of complete eradication, but they are not going down without a fight. Polaris returns to guide the X-Men home, bringing a wicked surprise for Orcus. The epic tale split in two continues as the Krakoan age nears its conclusion. They're ending Krakoa?
Who knows?
Well, a couple things with X-Men. Um, I feel like they need to get rid of this logo and this logo. I'm not just talking about Fall House X. Like they do it with all their X-Men books. They need to go back to the original, or maybe not the original. Like the classic
Claremont shit.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Like this is garbage. It just gives it to me like a very like plasticky, cheap, like overproduced. It's got like no feeling to me whatsoever.
Yeah. It's not attractive.
Right.
Yeah, at all. I'm not digging it. Besides the logo, these covers are pretty sick, man. These covers are pretty sick. I'm digging A cover, definitely. That B cover's cool by Ben Harvey. And then Broski, that's Broski's first name, right?
Carlos
Yeah, you know that?
Gomez.
That's his real name.
Yeah.
No. That to me, that's not as a good cover as anything, but it's decent. Let me see the incentives. Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
I seriously, I want to know who is buying Virgin. I say it all the time, but really now, especially now, like when things are down, who is buying this stuff?
Yeah, I want to know how many comic shops are left with this stuff.
Probably a good amount, unless they're just selling it for low prices. I'd be like, you want this for $15? It's yours, whatever,
Yeah, true.
Miles, number 16. Now, I am a little back on Miles. I haven't read the last 2 issues. One just came out this week, so I'm 1 issue behind. And a giant size or an annual? A giant size just came out. Also, so a giant size and an issue came out this week. The art on the annual is actually, your giant size is actually really good. Little crossover with Venom. Again, I don't know how that's going to happen, considering the fact that Venom is really stupid right now. And it looks like Rabble has come back also, so that's kind of cool. Oh, you don't need to give me the ones.
I thought you was gonna show something.
But love the Vicentini covers. He's the artist on the book, and he's just killing it. On these books. The 1 in 25 is cool, except I feel like the eyes are too like bug-eyed.
Buggy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But nonetheless, it's a nice cover. It's all right. That beat cover is nice too. That Tony Clark is dope. Yeah. All right. Can't say much about Nick Klein. Nick Klein's dope, but not that.
I like it. See, I like this. I just don't like this. Like this is an awesome old.
But that's the reason why I don't like it, because my eyes.
It's like if that was like Dracula, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, you got a new Spider-Punk series for people who care, which is good because hopefully his first appearance and his first series take off. Obviously, they're gonna copy the very popular 1 in 50.
This is what I hate. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is what I hate, man. When you have a dope ass cover, prime example, the 1 in 25 Gwen, right? Spider Gwen, the Greg Land cover, right? And then all those covers for Spider-Verse came out, homage and that. And that book, I don't know, did that bring the book down? Maybe, who knows? I don't know. But that book did go down than what it was.
Yeah, but it didn't. I understand your point. It went down. It didn't go down because of those covers. It went down because of other factors. But it cheapens it, not the value. It cheapens how special it is because you see it so many times.
But what I do like that Akazaki homaged himself, right? Like he cover swiped himself, basically.
I mean, really, the only thing he did differently, I think in the 1 in 50 on the original one, the guitar, if I remember right, I don't think he's playing it. I think he has it over in this hand, and maybe his foot is out, but it's literally almost the same freaking thing.
Okay.
So Anarchy in the Spider-Verse. Spider-Punk gets his own series. Well, he already did. Hobie Brown is the anarchic Spider-Punk set to protect Earth 138 with his axe in hand and his chaotic band of punk rockin' heroes backing him. Norman Osborn is dead, but will the chaos he's created be too much for Spider-Punk and gang to handle? Feel the vibes as Cody Ziegler, who was on Amazing Spider-Man during the before Zeb Wells came on, during when they kept switching off like between different writers. And Justin Mason brings you the jams when Band in DC begins here. Band in DC? Band in DC.
The what? The band in DC?
No, band. Like you're not allowed here.
D. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, band in DC.
Okay. Whatever. Next. Oh shit, some incentives. I'm not digging these incentives.
Nope.
Not one of them.
Nope.
Especially not the middle one.
Nope. Superior Spider-Man number 4. Issue 3 hasn't come out. I wasn't digging issue 2 that much. I thought it was kind of bland.
But did you read issue 1?
Yes.
We talked about it, or?
Yeah, we talked about issue 1. Issue 1 was good. Issue 2 was just whatever. It's, that supernova girl, like, kind of like conflicting. She's like, oh, Spider-Man, but wait, you're not really, or no, Peter, or no, yeah, she goes after Peter and whatever, the midget lady Ock's girlfriend, and she's like, well, you were there, you hired me, but I don't want to kill you, but I do. And Spider-Boy's helping out, and she kidnapped Spider-Boy, and
yeah. I mean, I only read issue 1, right? And it's up to issue 2. So, what I do like about Superior Spider-Man, you get some Spider-Boy. You get some of him. You get some back. They give you like little like little flashbacks of him or whatever. In issue 1 at least, and I dug that. I thought it was pretty cool, man. But it's kind of, I mean, it's only the 3rd issue that issue 3 hasn't come out yet. So maybe it comes out next week. Who knows? When does that Cobra Commander book come out? I meant to ask you that.
Is it next week?
Okay. All right. It's okay. My bad. Throw you off.
Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, second print. This came out this week or last week. I can't remember. And it was fucking phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah.
It came out this week and they're already coming out with a second print.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Was it this week or last week? I can't remember now.
Who's writing this?
Last week. Hickman.
Okay.
So obviously you would need to have read Ultimate Invasion, I think, because there's parts I'm missing. But basically, the synopsis is Tony Stark is blamed for blowing up something, I think, in New York City and killing a lot of people. Now, I don't know if he really did it. I don't think he did. But like Norman Osborn is dead. Aunt May is dead. But in this universe, the Maker, you know who the Maker is?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Maker, who's Reed Richards. He figured out, I forget how, that superheroes who would become superheroes by like getting, like how Peter did, how he got bit, and he stopped that like 20 years ago or something like that. So Tony has basically figured that out and is trying to get all these superheroes to become superheroes. So I don't know if he's jumping universes or what, but he's trying to put it right. And Uncle Ben is alive. It kind of made it sound like he's part owner of the Daily Bugle with Jameson.
Okay.
And then Jameson gets let go. And then Uncle Ben leaves, and they just want to form their own news company together, and they're like best friends. And Peter is not Spider-Man. He has a family. He's got a beard, and his 2 kids. Mary Jane's his wife. The art is great, by the way. And he's just telling Mary Jane, like, I need a change. And she knows all about it because he has like a message from Tony, which I'm assuming was given to him in Ultimate Invasion. Basically, it's Tony explaining to him, you were supposed to have gotten bit by this radioactive spider. They stole your destiny, blah, 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 blah. And, he explains to him, I'm going to be doing this with other superheroes, and we're going to be trying to team up and make this all right. And inside this thing, there's the radioactive spider. So he takes it out and he lets it bite him. And then that's how the issue won. It's really good. It's really dark. It's a cool twist. It's not the Ultimate Universe. Well,
I was about to say, didn't they cut that off? Didn't they stop that?
Yeah. So I don't think. Oh no. Yeah, it is the Ultimate Universe. Wait a minute. I don't know. I don't think it's the Ultimate Universe from the original Ultimate Universe.
So this is what, a new Ultimate Universe?
I think so. I don't quote me on that though.
Okay. Gotta talk to Marvel about that.
Yeah, because in the original one, Peter's dead.
Okay.
Right? I never read.
He dies.
Yeah, he dies. So this isn't that. So obviously there's pieces that I'm missing. So you guys in the comments, you can clean that all up for us. What if Venom #1? So this is interesting because this is not What If Dark, because they just did a What If Dark Venom. This is What If Venom. And there's at least going to be an issue 2 of this. So I don't know if this is going further, if they're going back to a What If series and just continuing on, which would be really cool. I hope they do that. Where they had like What If 3 was something else and What If 4 is something else. But even if they do that, they'll restart the series at #1 with whatever the next thing is. So years ago in a familiar church tower, the Venom symbiote was spurned by Peter Parker and found a willing host in the vengeful and wrathful Eddie Brock. Or at least that's the story you know. From Rising Stars, Jeremy Holt, who did Marvel Voices Spider-Verse, and I can't even read the name because it's all like symbols and stuff. Comes an all new look at what makes the Marvel Universe's most sinister symbiote tick. With a journey that reimagines its earliest days bonded to a host with a rage and temper entirely different from those of Eddie Brock. Not really.
Not feeling either.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just not digging Venom anything right now.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. Covers are fun. They're not bad, but they're not. I mean, obviously the last 2 they homaging, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like the black and white one. That's pretty cool. I don't know,
but it won't be black and white though.
Pretty cool. With
it won't be black and white.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Okay. Venom cover's cool. And Huckley's pretty okay. And the John Boy Myers. All right. Like I said, they're fun. They're nice, drawn, but I'm not gonna run out and get them. You know.
Yeah. So no DC. Thunder. Oh, I guess maybe I didn't even see this before. So you're getting Thundercats #1.
I mean, we knew we talked about this, right? We didn't talk about. No, I'm saying that we talked about it was coming out.
No, I didn't know Dynamite got it. That's a freaking shame. I'll tell you that. That's a shame.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I could have sworn we talked a little bit about this on the FOC.
No, definitely didn't.
Kind of like our germ cover. They got those action figure covers.
Which art germ cover?
I'm saying it looks like an art germ cover.
Drew Moss. I wonder if Manny's gonna get this.
Oh yeah, he is. I like the symbol, the white with the symbol.
Dude, there is going to be a million.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, a million variants for this. It is their entire FOC with the exception of 3 covers. 5, 10, 15, 19 fucking cover, 18 covers.
What cover?
Absolutely fucking.
Oh, is that a gold cover?
What? This?
No, the one with the white with the symbol next to the blank on the left.
Here?
Yeah,
Is it gold?
this is something foil gold.
Oh, foil gold. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe this is
Yeah,
gold
I was right.
foil. Yeah. Yeah.
Dope cover though. I like that.
Absolutely unnecessary 18 fucking covers. But that's dynamite for you.
And the orange. Then the cat's on the loose.
Oh, by the way, so Last Ronin was not on FOC last week. It's on again this week, but don't be surprised if that's not true because I think if we remember right, Last Ronin every issue was on like FOC for like weeks on end.
Yeah.
And so who knows? I mean, it'll probably get delayed. I thought this was interesting. These Penthouse comics.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think they're magazine size too.
Yeah, they look like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of 1 in 1,000.
Okay.
Who is that?
Don't know.
Oh, she's kind of looks like a dude in some ways.
Yeah. What else we got? Let's see. Cole. There you go. They go. Last runner, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing. Nothing really. So yeah. So that's all. That's all she wrote, folks.
That's all, folks. And don't forget to pay the lady.
Oh my god. Don't forget to pay the lady. Don't forget to pay the lady.
That show was dope, man.
It was in the beginning.
It was dope. Really dope. Anyway, that's our show, guys. Definitely, man. Again, make sure you stay tuned after this on CBSI to see Josh's list on there every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Every Friday, guys. All right. So make sure you because he's continuing that. So stay tuned with that. Here, you'll see us pop up. Trust me. We'll do our little videos here and there. Be more like I don't know. Should we do recording still? I haven't talked
What do you
about
mean?
it. Those other no. Well, we'll talk about it after.
Every Thursday, you mean?
No. We'll talk after. All right. All right, guys. That's all we have, guys. 38 minutes. Pretty short, no?
Yeah. Thanks for the support all these years. Really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you guys for the true FOC watchers out there.
Yeah.
I
know there's not many of you, but
yeah, but still the ones that are there and the ones that comment, definitely, man.
yeah.
We appreciate you guys. All right. Yeah. So we'll see, guys. That's our time. That's us signing off. All right, guys. Till the next one. All right. Farewell and be safe. Later.